you're like a lot of executives, you're probably leading from the front, juggling 1,000 different tasks and working endless hours. Yet for some reason, you still feel stuck. Could it be that the more hours you put in, the further you drift from true productivity? Today, I'm going to debunk a myth that's holding you back. It's called misalignment. This one's a game changer. Let's dive in. Working more hours doesn't equate to more success. See, many leaders believe clocking in more hours will automatically catapult their business to new heights. If that's you, think again. Your dedication is commendable, but it might just be misdirected. Here's why. More time working doesn't mean more value is created. In fact, it can lead to burnout, diminishing returns, and mistakes. Lack of focus. Without a clear alignment of goals, extra hours are just that, extra, but not necessarily effective. Many leaders work on an enormous amount of hours, but they are working on the wrong things. Conflicting priorities. The absence of alignment can lead to conflicting priorities, making it difficult to decipher what truly needs your time and attention. When I speak about majoring in minor things, it highlights the importance of being able to filter and prioritize what matters most. Here's where the myth of misalignment comes into play. You believe that if you put in more hours than anyone else, the universe is somehow going to align for you. This is not how alignment works. Alignment is not an external force. It's an internal architecture that must be designed intentionally. Are your personal goals in sync with your professional endeavors? Does your team understand the priorities, or are they just scrambling because of mixed signals? Do your actions and investments align with your business goals and values? Okay, let's just put aside all the high-level stuff for now. Let's get into some actionable steps to actually shatter the myth and get on the realignment roadmap. Here are 4 steps to get you started. 1, audit your time. See, track how you spend your week. I love this, right? Identify where your time goes and spot misalignment activities. Just notice how much time you waste on irrelevant tasks. Notice how little time you spend on the things that matter. Raise your awareness of how much energy you actually invest in the wrong place. Master this and then teach your team to do the same. 2, define your X. What is your primary business goal for this quarter? Make it crystal clear. What do you want to accomplish? What is the purpose? Why is it important? 3, over-communicate. Share your vision, goals, and expectations with your team. An aligned team is an effective team. And 4, review and adjust. Make regular alignment checks. This is the essence of giving your team the freedom to experiment. Ask yourself and them, what worked? What didn't? What would we do differently? What would we start doing? What would we stop doing? What would we experiment with? See, I talk about this a lot. Let me refer to one C-level executive I work with I call him the turnaround wizard, right? He found himself working about 14-hour days with little to show for it. After a deep dive into his personal, assessment on how he spent his time, we identified gaps in how he designed his week. He realized that being a chief firefighter didn't serve him well. He began to prioritize strategic initiatives, master effective delegation, and adopted what I call the alignment accelerator, which is something I share with the people I work with. Within 3 months, not only did his productivity increase, but he also reclaimed his weekends. See, it's time to shatter the myth that more hours equals more success. It's time to make a renewed commitment to focus on what truly matters, alignment. It's time to ensure your actions, your team, and your business are aligned and singing from the same song sheet. So here's my question. Are you ready to stop grinding? If so, I'd like to share our Leadership Transformation Accelerator program with you. I will walk you through my realignment roadmap to align, transform, and optimize your team so you can finally get the time and freedom that you've been chasing. I'm only looking for committed executives who are ready to level up. Follow the link below and book an exploratory conversation. Now let's suppose for a second that you actually do, right? And you decide to discuss your circumstances with me. Then what? Man, I don't know. Maybe if you do, nothing might come of it, or something may come of it. I don't know. One of us may decide that we're not a good fit. Or one of us may say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. Or maybe, just maybe, the both of us might say, hey, let's do business together. Regardless of what we decide, I am confident that I will give you some ideas from our conversation that you can leverage right away. See, personally, I'm excited about this because, as far as I can tell, you're still here listening to this. And if that's the case, that tells me that you're not only personally successful, but you're also astute enough to know that burning the midnight oil is not sustainable, and you're smart enough to recognize the power and value of having a highly aligned team. Remember, your team is a reflection of you, their leader. Click the link below and let's get them aligned for success. If you're not ready yet, hey, that's cool too. Let me at least buy you a copy of my book, Freedom to Experiment: How to Ignite a New Level of Energy, Focus, Momentum in yourself and your team. Follow the link in the description and I'll personally sign a copy for you. Okay, if you like what I shared today, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below related to your business, and of course, subscribe, because each week I'm sharing content to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this, you're just one idea away. Hope to talk to you soon.